The name of our play is The Old There Before.
It's about a dystopian society where everyone's the earth kind of got washed away by water, so everyone's living in trees. And basically the adventure of the play is these two kids trying to find higher land because they found out that their land was going to get destroyed again.
Story of companionship and also a lot of danger and excitement.
A caveman, he discovers fire, but he doesn't know how to make it, so he has to figure out how to make it, but he can't make it without getting in trouble since no one believes him when he says he found something new. I'm just excited to see the final product how people react to it.
Neighbors is a story about Amelia, and she's a young girl who makes friends with her elderly neighbor, Mrs. Morris. And Mrs. Morris is eccentric. They become close and they become friends. But then Mrs. Morris has cancer, and so the story is how Amelia deals with it and how Mrs. Morris fixes the relationship with her grandchildren.
My play is about a woman named Embria, and she is in a relationship with a man named Fella, who is a trumpet player and an aspiring musician. And he ends up selling his soul, and she goes on a journey to find it. I'm really just looking forward to seeing it on stage. I really want to see my characters come to life.
My play is Stereotyping. So it's a satire about what would happen if fonts that you type with were alive and could talk to each other and argue over who gets to go on to be on the paper.
I wrote the play Deus Ex Machina, which is Latin for God of the Machine. Without spoiling much of it, it's about two guys who have died and have been hired as gods in the afterlife, and one of them is pretty okay with it, and the other has an existential crisis.